Okay. Okay, one thing people don't know, I don't know. Some people at work, all right, you can even listen to live program if you have AirPods. Some people they don't allow them to put AirPod. All right. Some people they allow them to put it. All right. If you just put them, slide your phone up. Even if you close your phone, you go still they hear the program they go. You go enjoy it. That yesterday was interesting. I don't want to go, but I have to go. All right. But I enjoy it. But I say thank you to everyone that joined yesterday. God bless you. More information today, more question yesterday. A lot of questions came up yesterday that I'm going to share here today. Also, more information on Italy, please. All right, remind me later. We're just starting up. I don't want to give information now. If you say some people come later. Baba, I just joined. I know they hear. Let's give them like 10 minutes so that all those latecomers, when they come, we'll come abuse them. All right, real quick. I have a couple of information to push out today that can benefit people. All I'm gonna do today is to benefit people. Today, nobody say we just come here to come to come the chat or come the talk. Today is just mainly something that will benefit people, not minding where you are, maybe Europe, US, Canada, or Australia, even Africa, Nigeria. You understand? You will still benefit on all the information because the information plenty I want to push out this morning. I'm gonna be pushing out how to get your grants in Nigeria. I posted one. I think that one we finished today. You know, the problem we are having in Africa is that we don't make our research. All right, even in Ghana, Senegal, Liberia, Sierra Leone, Togo, Benin, Cameroon, there are a lot of opportunities that we can't see. We don't know that it's existing in Africa, but it's existing in Africa. All right, Nigeria, most especially, there are a lot of grants. Nigerians like to copy. You don't understand. Nigerians like to copy United States in many ways, but we can't see it because of the situation of the land, because of the problem that is going on in Nigeria, because of the economy situation. We are not really focusing on that area. But because I did my research a couple days, because I posted something on my page here, a video how women can get grants. A lot of people don't know the meaning of grants. They believe saying that something where you borrow, where you go come pay later. I've been a LAPO. No, it's not LAPO. It's something you can borrow. When you use it well, they will grant it. They will just give you forgiveness. They do it here in the United States, Canada, Australia, UK, Germany, everywhere. But because we don't do research in Nigeria, we only focus on gari, eba, rice, itiwon, afekperon, all those kind of stuff. So sometimes we need to sit down and do our research. From there, you will know that there are a lot of opportunities that some people are benefiting that we are not focusing on, especially we that go to school or we that have skills. When I was doing that research during the week, all right, particularly they asked me, is it for certain states in Nigeria? I was like, what? So there are some certain states in Nigeria that are receiving the grant, you know, stuff like that. But what I'm coming here for today is not for just certain states. It's all over Nigeria, all over. I don't care if you are Edo, if you are Efik, if you are Yoruba, Hausa, Igbo, and so on and so forth, Calabar, South, or North. I don't care. You're gonna benefit from it today because if you win, myself I win. You understand what I'm saying? So that's what I'm doing today. Let's power tap. Let's wait for them. 3 more minutes to go. Yesterday, I share how somebody was like is stranded in Europe. I'm going to keep saying it. Like Ottoman said, we will keep listening. It's not just about listening. It's about working towards things you hear. Do your own research. We used to tell people that same thing. Cool J, you are welcome, my brother. God bless you. We will keep talking about it every day for people to keep understand, what we are saying. Everybody that comes here, some people don't experience them. Some people still they experience it right now. Some people never even experience what is going on. That is the people we are talking to. It's not just about me, all right? People will come up here, they will share their experience the same way I'm sharing my own experience, all right? I learn a lot from different people, different situations. I learn from people, and I'm here to share. We are here to share with each other. Yesterday, I shared the person that is in Europe. The good part is how the person built his journey from scratch. A lot of people want to come to the United States straight up. A lot of people want to go to Canada. A lot of people want to go to London, United Kingdom. A lot of people want to go Germany, France, and so on and so forth. I'm not saying it's bad to do that because everybody is looking for greener pasture, all right? But do it right. Don't go and do something that you will now be blaming yourself and your family or friends or brothers and sisters that introduce you to it. All right, I'll be treating a lot of messages that came up yesterday, just this yesterday. It's gonna benefit a lot of people here so that you don't make a mistake. That is why I'm always here. Let's keep power tapping so that it can get to people. I will make sure not to go back much because I announce all the time when I start my program. Princess, God bless you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, man. If you are in Europe, you are in Scandinavia, you are in Africa, Middle East, schedule yourself if you want to get information. But I will not go back. Anything I say here, I have started working on my YouTube. Let me show you. You can see it's loading. This is something I want to put on YouTube. You can go there and watch the. If you miss something, just go there and watch it. All right, I will leave the link on my bio. Go and watch it. I will not be able to keep going back and going back. People will come. February, I just came in. I will not answer anybody on that one. If you want to get what we are doing, come early. Let's start together so that I can go and do something else too. All right, let's keep power tapping. So just support me with power tapping. Like, share it or something like that. All right, let's get started. Yesterday, we hear the story of somebody. It's not a guy, it's like a brother to me. He makes his way to Spain, all right? And he's finding it not very easy. Many years ago, I told you about my story when I went to Spain for 3 days. People think I had a craze. I know talk say Spain no good though. Spain is one of the best countries in Europe, all right? If you know your way, if you have a family, all right? You will enjoy anywhere you go to. It depends on you how you get there. All right, but when I went to Spain, and what I saw, I have to go back the 3rd day. That means that day I arrived, I didn't count that one. The 2nd day, 4th day, then let's say 4 days trip. When I went back to Senegal, all the immigration will be like, this one, be Nigerian. If not Nigerian, they don't run, they don't go come back again. But I didn't know which I see there at that time, and I came back to Senegal to restart again. But instead of you to waste money or time like that, it's better you do it right from Nigeria or from Africa, from Dubai, from anywhere, so that you won't regret it. Let's keep the power tapping, all right? So you won't regret it, all right? So now, this brother find himself in Spain. It's not easy, and he want to go to Sweden. I played the video yesterday. I played the audio, the voice notes, and you can see people that are trying to help him to get settled down. I don't want you to go through that stress. That's why we preach all these things. That's number one we're going to treat. A lot of people talking about different countries. They asked me this question yesterday, all through yesterday after the live program. They sent me a lot of messages like, okay, I want to know about this one. So I realized that the questions are so beautiful, they are good. So I will be bringing it here for people to learn from that too. All right, that's number 2. I have a couple of them this morning again to share with you. All you have to do is play around it. I used to tell people, just play around the website, just play around it, register to it, They may call you, they may not call you. I don't know about that, but I know there are a lot of grants that is going on in Nigeria that I'm gonna be sharing here. Either you are a man or a woman. Women, you have a lot of benefit, a lot of opportunities, a lot of upper hands. All right, that is number two. Now, if you want to, let's talk about the traveling first. Like I said, I'm trying to delay a little bit for people to get in here so that I will not be able to go back again. But in case you miss it, if you click the link, it will take you to the other page. Make I not mention it here. You know, see them they fight each other. TikTok and the other ones, then they not agree. So I put it upon myself to be pushing it on the other channel. So if you click it, you can go and watch it. All this live stuff. Then plenty. I don't know if you do them yet finish. So I will keep pushing it there so that you can go and watch it. If you never subscribe to that one, go there. I know if you mention the name here. Sometimes you can just sit down in your house like this, be watching it. You go see people's question, all I've been doing. Maybe the question where you want to ask, you don't miss out. That's what I said. We start 9 o'clock New York time, which is, I think it's 2 p.m. Nigerian time. If you are in Iraq, if you are in Dubai, if you are in Africa, you should be able to set your time so that you can join us early. That's what I'm saying. So number one is, a lot of people asking me about Kuwait and about Guam, also Cambodia. I'm only saying all this one they asked me yesterday. All right, Guam, Kuwait, Cambodia, and Cape Verde Island. They asked that question, which one can they go to? Number one, I will start from the easiest one. For the one, the always easy pass. All right, because I know everybody want to, and anybody that come here, if you have question, just ask me. I will try my possible best to answer it all right, on this live show. It's much easier for me to answer question on live show than when you come in privately or you send me voice note privately. I have something that I'm doing too. So if I can dedicate this 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours here, you should be able to use it well. All right. So anytime I'm off live show, that means I'm doing something for myself, my family, you know, my own business too. I may not be able to answer you straight up like that. So you may not. If you are a paid member in Japa Connect WhatsApp group, if I cannot answer you, we have other people like Mr. Michael and every other person there that can answer your question for you. But if you think I will be able to, him too may not be able to answer like that. But on live show, it's much easier. People will say, are they shy? I don't know why you are shying or why you are ashamed of your own mission. We think concern me. Waiting me, I won't gain. I don't have time for anybody. You understand what I'm saying? So everybody will carry his own our own cross. You can't escape it. All right. So don't look like Mr. Sunday is looking at me. Mr. Rashidi is looking at me. I want to join the WhatsApp group. All right, no problem. Just WhatsApp us and I will hide you, or Mr. Michael will hide you. All right, real quick for the traveling. I'm talking about Guam, Kuwait, Cambodia, and which one is the Cape Verde Island? Let's start from Cape Verde Island. Cape Verde Island is like Africa. It's like Africa, just like Nigeria, Togo, Mali, Sudan. Anyhow, you don't even need visa to go there. And especially if you're Nigerian, Ghanaians, you don't need any visa to go there. You can go there by road. You can go there by air. But one thing I'm gonna be telling you this morning concerning Cape Verde is where I've been to. Is where I lived before. All right, but one thing you need to know, you need to make your research before you say you want to travel to any country. Guam is under the jurisdiction of the United States. Yes, let's even start from that one. Guam, if you don't get US visa, no, you know if you enter there, because now let me just put it in the United States, because it's United States territory. Don't just look names. When you are just looking at names, all right, it's not really good like that. Make sure if any agent or anybody tell you about a country, all you have to do, we have a lot of AI. I have shared a lot of AI. We have Manus. Manus is very easy. Even ChatGPT have upgraded themselves, their own app also. Google it, do anything you want to do, play around it, and you will get a lot of information instead of asking all this kind of question. Guam is like you are going to United States. You can't go there. U.S. Virgin Island, Puerto Rico, Guam, and so on and so forth. You can't go there because they are island. Because the only time you can go there is if you are green card holder, United States citizen, or you have U.S. visa. That is the only time you can go to Guam. I'm not going to repeat all this one again. If anybody come back and say, okay, what do you say about that Guam? I'm not going to say it. Okay, the second one, Cambodia. Cambodia is an Asia, and Cape Verde is Africa. Okay, let's go to Cambodia. Cambodia is no-go area. Forget about it. If you're in Nigeria and you are planning, somebody told you about Cambodia, I'm telling you, no go. Tell the person, say, I know they go, because the person is sending you to prison. You are going to prison. That is prison. It's worse than prison in Nigeria. If you want to go to Cambodia, go Kuje prison. Go sit down for there for some times. All right? Forget about all those kind of country, because there's nothing you will gain there. You will just go there to waste your time. You can't build your traveling with those kind of country. All right? Cambodia is not for we. You know, understand what I'm saying? Them say one con Nigeria con hustle. You won't go there. So forget about Cambodia. That's number 2. Number 3, Cape Verde Island, like I was saying, East African country, no problem. You don't need visa to go there if you are in West Coast, Ghana, Nigeria, Togo, Mali, Benin, Cameroon, and so on and so forth, Liberia. You can go there, but let me tell you something. One, they speak Portuguese. I don't think we Nigerians understand Portuguese like that, all right? They speak Portuguese. You don't have anything to go and do there, because it's island country, very small, and he's hilly. Mountain everywhere. If you want to go to Orile, from Orile to Maitu, you have to go, go follow Mushin, can't go turn around, because the hill. I can tell you about Cape Verde Island very well. Instead of you going to Cape Verde Island, stay in Nigeria, do your business, make money, then travel to normal country, a very good country, instead of wasting your time. But if you want to use it to build your passport, you can go there 2 weeks, 1 week, go back home. Don't go to say, I want jackpot. See, jackpot issue nowadays not be like before, all right? 20 years, 30 years ago. It's not the same thing now. Everything has changed. You can hear the voice note of my brother yesterday telling me that he cannot guarantee the person from Spain to Sweden, because Sweden itself don't dry. Me, I don't feel live there now. It make me run. A lot of people run. A lot of my brothers and sisters run away from there. You know, right? So the person don't have choice. That's why he said, let me go to Scandinavia. All right? Yes, so Ola, if you jackpot go inside fire, that's your own problem. Please, what about Japan and Ireland? Those are good countries, but how do you get there? It matters. That's what matters. Japan, no go chop adro there. We have somebody there now that's praying to go out. I don't know if Mr. Michael is free. Just give me a sign. I will bring you up so that we can talk about traveling a little bit before you go there if you are free. If not, I understand. All right, real quick. Japan is good, but let me tell you, I want the how you enter there is what matters. So make sure you do your. Oh, okay. Please request. Let me bring you up, because then I can ask you the question directly. All right, I can ask the question directly from you. Just request, then I'll bring you up. So if you have question that is bothering you, like, oh, I don't know about this country, I'm doubting this country, or it's not too clear, this is the opportunity right now to ask your question. Let me bring our Alejo, make it come inside, and I'm trying to see if I can make it bigger, but I'm not really good with all these things, but it's all right if we understand. Hold on 1 second. Let me put my earphone so that I can hear you much better. Please, if you are here and you have question about any country, or you are doubting on a document, visa processing, this is the section. Like I said, I will not go back. If Mr. Michael done here and he dropped, all right, and he finishes whatever he's teaching us, I will not go back to those questions again, no matter who asked me that question. I've said it. I start this program 9 a.m. New York time and 2 p.m. Nigerian time. I don't know Europe. I don't know Middle East. I don't know other places, but I know of Nigeria is 2 p.m. And I said it many times so that we can do it. All right. What about Poland and New Zealand? Hold on one second. I will bring Mr. Michael up. Please push out your question. We have few minutes to treat this traveling stuff that you want to know so that we can rub mind together. Okay, let's talk about Kuwait, sir. Let's talk about Kuwait first. All right, let me bring Mr. Michael. Mr. Michael, you can unmute real quick.
All right, sir.
You're welcome, my brother. Thank you so much for your time. I appreciate you. All right, real quick. I will not be able to bring anybody up, please, for now. If you have your question, just type it. All right, just type it, and I will read it out. I will help you moderate. She moderate now, then they call her, go moderate and so that and he can see it too. All right, let's go quickly. Somebody asked me 4 questions at a go yesterday. All right, I have to push it to Mr. Michael too because too many questions. All right, the first question is I want to go to Kuwait. All right, I want to go to Kuwait to start. According to him, he said, okay, can I use Kuwait to build up myself, like to go there and start working to gather money, then I can from there push out. All right, Kuwait. What is Kuwait? Where is Kuwait? What can we do in Kuwait? Yeah, the good, the bad, and the ugly of Kuwait is what the man is asking. Can I just go there because I can't find myself in Europe, US for now? Can I just go to Kuwait right now to start making money because somebody introduced him to Kuwait first? All right, Mr. Michael.
Yes, sir. All right, sir. In my own opinion, anyone can travel to anywhere to start from, depending on your situation, right? If you're single, but for me, that kind of a clandestine traveling, whereby you just want to travel to hustle, I think is much more fitting to someone that is single, right? You don't have a child, you don't have a wife, you're just you alone, you're still young and agile, then you can do it. Then you can say, I'm going to Kuwait for a couple of years, work there, gather some money, then as a passage, right, or ladder to another better country. For me, definition of traveling is much more a place you travel to. You have future there, right? What do I mean by future? A place you can get a temporary residential permit, thereafter 2 permanent residential permit, and thereafter the possibility of becoming the citizen of that country, and that can give you access of freedom, total freedom of traveling, right?
Can
That's
somebody, please sir, can somebody become a citizen of Kuwait?
No, it's impossible.
No.
In fact,
Oh,
permanent
no.
residency
No,
is
that
not
is
possible
no.
for citizenship.
All right.
No.
Okay. Continue, sir.
So, for me, I think yes. I wouldn't, in all fairness, I wouldn't recommend sort hustling for family members, right? When you're married, you have kids. At the end of the day, people end up being stranded there, right? They won't be able to get what they're there for. When you're single and you're hustling, you know, oh, this is just me and me alone, right? Which we also did before, right? We also did that before when we were younger, and there weren't any family as such of our own that we have today to cater for. Then we took that chance, went to Senegal and so on and so forth. But the thing is, when you do that now as a family man, you just want to leave your family because of the situation in Nigeria and you have family. And I said, I'm going to Kuwait or Cambodia. It might be very difficult, in my own opinion, right? So let me put it that way.
Okay. Thank you so much, Mr. Michael. Let me break it down. Because, you know, say Mr. Michael is a white man. Me, I know, me in the street. Now, this is what he's trying to Now, Nigeria, but your own way. Nah, your own way. All right, real quick. Let's be serious. Kuwait, 1. No go there. No, don't let me put it that way. It's very risky to go there while you have children, wife at home. Because why? You are going to spend many years there to gather money. While you are sending money home, you are paying your bill here, you are paying your bill over there. That's what he's trying to say. And mind you, no matter how long you stay in Kuwait, they're not going to give you their citizenship. You are not going to get any citizenship. Just forget about that. You only go there to get the money. While you are there, I've not been there, but I don't know how they work there. I don't know how it is, but I know people that are, our subscriber here, our follower here that has been talking about Kuwait. Their money is good, like they say. And like I said, if you want to go there, like Mr. Michael said, it's much better for single person, either male or female. All right, so that you can focus, you can gather your money. You don't need to keep sending school fees, do that, this and that, while you are still in that country. The more you send home, the more, time you stay there to gather money to continue to, you understand what I'm saying? That's what it's trying to say. Kuwait is just for you to go and gather yourself. That's what it's trying to say. If you are single, you have good opportunity to gather your time and money. You understand? That's what it's saying. Thank you, Papa. God bless you. All right, real quick. Number 2, Cape Verde Island. Cape Verde Island. No, before we go to Kuwait, do your research by yourself. But for me, I don't really recommend it. There are other things you can do if you have family. Because the person that asked me that question is a family man. You don't want to leave your wife. Somebody will leave your wife, go Middle East. Now, pastor will join them together. Come they hammer the woman now. As I'm telling you now, this is true life story. Pastor we wed them, we do wedding for 2 persons. The husband can't come up, go. I not go talk the country. Some people know the person here. Now the own that same pastor, now they for ain't come the hammer in wife now. As I'm telling you now in Nigeria, the woman not even 1 year. The only thing the guy they do now is to talk to his children. That's it. Don't live because there are more people waiting and say, forget about it. If you don't get it, forget about it. I do well for the girl, but it is what it is. That is this time. So be careful if you are married, you want to go all this Middle East and stuff like that. So Cape Verde Island, I think I can say a little bit about that one. Like I was saying, it's just like normal country, Africa country. If you are Nigeria, Japan next. Don't worry, Japan next. And I know Mr. Michael will tell you another story of that one. All right, Cape Verde is like a normal African country. But if you want to build your passport, you can just go there for 1 week, 2 weeks. Like I used to do my own. I go to St. Kitts and Nevis, Moshe Faji, Mudepada, see my base. All right, it's like that. So you can use that to be. But if you want to go there, go Ozu. I don't think it's. Do your research. Go on YouTube and look at it. It's a beautiful country. Fine guests. They there. If you don't take time, you go look for them. They have beautiful Afghans there, but they speak Portuguese. All right. But if you want to build your passport, go there, come back home, go China, and so on and so forth. So Cape Verde is like normal Nigeria, normal Senegal, normal Ghana. It's a place you can go if you want to see outside Nigeria or outside Ghana or outside Liberia. Just go there, build your passport, come back home, do another business, go another place. By the time you go to normal embassy, they will say, okay, Mr. Jegede, at least you try. You have traveled to a couple countries. And that's enough for that on Cape Verde Island. Go and Google it and you'll see what I'm saying. All right. Number 3, Mr. Michael, the man mentioned about Cambodia. I'm coming to Japan, sir. Cambodia, like I said, I think it's Asian country. Mr. Michael,
yes, sir.
Can you tell us a little bit? Yeah.
Cambodia is an Asian country. It's in the Southeast Asia, right?
Southeast Asia, okay.
Thailand, Laos, Vietnam. So that's where Cambodia is. But it's also a no-go area, really.
No-go area.
No-go area. In fact, my own opinion, Nigeria is way better than Cambodia, irrespective of anything. In all fairness. So Cambodia is not a place you want to go to. But I would really like to clarify this. I would like to say something, and that thing is, every country is good. Every country is good, depending on what you do, right? Depending on what you do. For instance, I said this before, and which is, when we talk about, for instance, now Vietnam, you say, Vietnam, when you get to Vietnam, you get stranded, it's not good, you suffer, you this, you that. But if you are a teacher, right, a teacher by profession, and you are educated, for instance, you have your BSc or BA in education or any bachelor degree at all, and you have license to teach in Nigeria, you have your Teachers Registration Council of Nigeria certificate, and you legalize your credentials, first from the Ministry of Education and Federal Ministry of Foreign Affairs. Combine that legalization together, take it to Vietnamese embassy, get those documents legalized there, then start to look for job in Vietnam as a teacher. You will be surprised. You can earn nothing between the ranges of $2,500 up to $3,000. Yes, US dollars in Vietnam as a teacher, right? So now imagine if you are not a teacher and you travel to Vietnam, you are definitely going to suffer. It will be like from frying pan to fire, right? But can a teacher now who knows his or her way in Vietnam say Vietnam is not good? No, it can, right? Or an IT professional. So it all depends on your profession in a way, your skill, right? What you can do. So the countries don't have what they can offer, but it also depends on you. What can you offer that country for you to benefit from that country, right? So it's also on the traveler that you are the one. I'm traveling to social country, but this is what I can do. This is my skill. I'm automotive mechanic or auto body painter, or I'm what's it called, electrician. Is this country good for that? But we don't think about that, sadly. Everybody wants to run to Canada. Everybody wants to run to United Kingdom. And at the end of the day, when they get there will be problem, right? But there are some professions or skills that can definitely survive in some places or in some country. That country where you say this country is bad, some professions can survive there. But in all fairness, in general situation, it's always better to check or to be in a country whereby you can live in that country, you can get temporary residence, permanent residence, or eventually you become the citizen of that country. That's the best way to go about traveling to a place. A place at least I can be able to get a job, I can be able to work. That's how we should generalize it, right? But for someone, a professional or a skilled worker, I think it's fair to say that it's almost impossible to get to a place and don't find a job, right? So that's how I see it.
All right, thank you so much, Mr. Michael. Real quick, ED, I'm coming, EDW, I'm coming. Hold on 1 second. Cambodia, no go area. Forget about it. Don't go there. Me, I'm saying my own now. No go there. Now, Vietnam and stuff, Mr. Michael has said it all, that if you're a professional teacher, qualified teacher, not be Yarasaki teacher for Sudere Road, not be that kind of one. Get the degree, go there, you make money. All right. So, but Cambodia, me and they talk, I'm no go there. You don't need that. That's all about that Cambodia question. Now, EDW, do you have question? You have question before I jump to the next question, which is Japan. The Japan.
No,
On mute.
well, good morning. I just I was just passing by and I found your
Thank you.
application, and it's nice to know that at least people are talking about things that are affecting Nigerians home and abroad and all that. I don't live in Nigeria anymore. I've been out of Nigeria for the past almost 15 years. I live in Brazil. It's another country entirely different. There are a lot of Nigerians here, but the good thing about this country is that you can easily get a residence permit, but the most important thing is that you have to be ready to learn a new language. If you're not ready to learn a new language, forget it. Don't even bother living home. But and one thing I always want to put across, when I come across conversations like this, most people do not know themselves. And one thing I want you to know, if you don't have sense in Nigeria, you cannot have sense abroad. Nobody's going to teach you. There's cases that you can find is 1 out of a million, so it is not a general thing. So all I would just say is that if you are going to go to any country, you have to look at it criteria by criteria, case by case. Who are you? Define yourself.
You hear that too? That's what Mr. Michael is saying.
Who are you? Okay, I'm in my early 20s. I've not finished university. Oh, I finished university. Okay, if you are finished university, fine. What can you do? Okay, what did you do in the university? What did you do as your degree? Even if you did anything, it makes no difference nowadays. But what can you bring to the table? What can you, what kind of entrepreneurship can you handle? Oh, I can't do that.
Or even if you are a skilled worker.
If you are a skilled worker, fine, I can't do that. Okay, now you cannot do all this big English we are talking about, entrepreneurship, this, that. Go to school.
Okay.
Go back to school. Go and do masters. Go and do postgraduate. Go and do something. And if you go to any country where you can do a master program, in most cases, your road path to getting citizenship is always very clear. In most cases, not in all cases. The reason is because if you have gone to that country, even if, most importantly, if the education there is free and you are able to get a degree, that country that has spent money for you to go and get a master's degree will not just give you a road trip. Okay, you can leave the country anytime. They want to tie you down because you have already improved. You have added value to yourself.
They don't know. That's right.
You have added value to yourself. So they will not want to let you go. If you now do I cannot do, I did PhD. If you now do PhD, forget it now. They will not start you. If there is a way to anchor you to the floor self, they will do it.
That's right.
So that is the thing most people do not understand. There are many. I know it's not going to be easy. Nigeria is not an easy place. That's the truth. I wouldn't come out here blaming people. I think one of the mistakes we make is that we always and I think this thing is. Let me just not take too long, but I will just explain this way.
Right.
We have a natural thing, and I want you to hold on to this thing I'm saying. It is natural for a Nigerian and people of color, black people, to always blame the victim. The Nigerians we are talking about that want to Japan, they are victims. They are not the cause of the problem, they are victims. So when they now say they themselves do not do this, it's not because they don't want to, it's because poverty has. It is not by design that they are poor. It's not by mistake, it's by design. So poverty has battered the person's brain and you expect him to think at the same time.
One more minute.
Is it a lie? Don't be like that. You don't do kilo ferro. And you know, and you have this thing it is very deep in our society. You will see they say, that girl that is passing on our street, they say they raped her. I don't want to use the other word. They say they raped her. The first thing they will say is, she's always wearing short skirts. Like the person that did it, get out of his card. He can continue doing it as long as she's wearing short skirts. He has given them the liberty. So when we look at all these things, we need to reject the way we think, the way we put things, because communication is very important. That's what I want to tell us. It is not.
All right, thank you so much, Mr. EDW. God bless you. I appreciate you. All right, thank you so much. What my brother is trying to say is for you to work on yourself. There's no rich nation. The riches is inside you yourself. You can be in US, you're not gonna make anything. You just walk up on the street. That's what everybody is saying. Okay, let's jump real quick into the next question. Mr. Michael, I want to go to Japan. People are talking about Japan. What is the benefit? What is the good, the ugly, and the bad of Japan? If I go to Japan, shall I go chop at Europe for Japan? If I enter Japan, shall I convert my visiting visa to working visa? You understand? Those are the questions people are trying to ask. We want to hear the good, the bad, the ugly from people that want to go to Japan. A lot of people are asking about that country. With that, the floor, sir.
Oh, what's up? Well, I have a very personal, close experience from my own sister's husband who lived in Japan for many years, and speak Japanese fluently. But at the end of the day, in Japan, it is their law. It's extremely difficult to become a Japanese citizen. And when you get even when you seek asylum there, after 4 years, you need to leave. You need to leave their country.
Hold on. If I chop Aduro for Japan,
yes,
they can't grant me the Aduro like I did there. But I have just 4 years.
Yes, after 4 years.
To give me passport.
Not passport. You're not getting a passport. You have to leave to leave.
You have to go back to that country where won't kill you.
Yes, you need to leave. Find somewhere else to go, right? And
Or
currently,
find somewhere else.
yes,
Okay.
or find somewhere else to go. I'm not just saying. I'm not
So
just
what if
thinking about
I go to
saying,
interject you, Mr. Mike? I go to interject you now because we don't dey enter the real discussion now. Now, if they can't give me 4 years, I can't use 4 years finish. I can't tell them, me I know they go. I can't go from that Japan, that capital of, what is the capital of Japan? I can't go another state, go hide. Is there any consequence?
Tokyo.
Maybe they fit still consider me. All right. Tokyo to another Tokyo inside Japan. I don't come up because I don't want to come back home. After I don't waste my 4 years for Japan, they won't concern me. What is going to happen?
So there are always consequences, right? When you overstay in a country, there are legal consequences, right? And Japan is not a difference as well in this situation, right? People can always overstay, but one thing I know for sure is to get the permanent residency there is extremely difficult. You can only overstay to work. There are lots of jobs in Japan, right? And you can make good money in Japan. It's a very good country, by the way, and very developed, very highly developed country, right? Even in technology. So, but the thing is, when it comes to immigration, Japanese don't welcome immigrants. It's as simple as that. It's not immigrants' country or destination, right?
I have another question, sir. Before you go ahead, I've said it, I'm going to interject you as they come. You said your in-law lived in Japan for many, many years. How did he do it?
The ambassador, the uncle was the ambassador, right? Nigeria to, what's it called? Japan,
Wow.
Nigeria, right? So he was
Okay.
there. So through that, he got a visitor's visa, which was just 3 months, right? And that was
Okay.
it. So he was on his own. So he was left more with option to either marry a Japanese or legally, right? Just like the same thing happening in Taiwan. That's your way out. It's very difficult to integrate yourself into their system, right? Except to the one you went through study route, that might be a little bit much more easier. But
Hold on, Mr. Chen. So, but did your let me put it, your in-law, did he marry to Japanese for him
No,
to stay long time? Because you say he speak Japanese fluently. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. He didn't.
Or in they do kona in the hide.
That wọ́n gbèlú mo ní sọ lóyìnbó wọ́n gbèlú ìwé yẹn bàjẹ́ mọ́ wọn lọ́wọ́ ṣùgbọ́n gbé bẹ́ẹ̀ wọ́n ṣiṣẹ́ wọ́n fi kówó jọ tó fi padà sí ìlú náà wọ́n gba owó.
Okay, ó ti yé mi.
wọ́n dẹ̀ sì bá àwọn àtẹ̀jọ́
Sorry.
ilẹ̀.
Okay, sorry about that. For people listening in English, I said it yesterday, there are things that we're gonna be censored with Yoruba language. All right, if you don't hear the Yoruba language, like we used to say, if you don't get it,
Forget about it.
thank you, thank you, Mr. Michael. Now, mo bọ̀ Mr. Yegbe ẹjọ́. Mo ń bọ̀ náà, mo ń bọ̀. Èèyàn kan ló ń béèrè question. Mo ń bọ̀.
something lóyìnbó kò dá lóyìnbó ẹ̀yin náà mọ̀.
All right, Eddie Sulukobo. Thank you, Mr. Jego. Now, Mr. Mike, we are not done with Japanese.
Yes, sir.
Aduro, na ya go chop. If you don't know wetin be Aduro, you are on your own. And Aduro, me I go call am. If you don't know wetin be Aduro, Kawasoke. I go meet them. I can't chop Aduro, they grant me. Say, okay, already they told me that you can only use 4 years. We will help you. We will get you away from your danger for 4 years, right? Then in between that 4 years, if I see one of their Okweke, I marry him, is it legal? Are they gonna be like, okay, we are giving you our permit to stay forever and to become a citizen? I want to know that area before I jump to the next question. In between.
Yes, sir. It is legal. Right? Literally, almost every country, when you eventually marry their citizens, then you have the opportunity, right? So that is normal. The asylum,
normal.
you renew your documents 6 months, right? Every 6 months, this month you renew it.
And I can walk while I'm
Yes.
on asylum.
While you can
Right.
walk, yes, you are allowed to walk. You are
Very
allowed to
well.
walk. Even if you have
All right.
kids or family, they still
All right.
put you in school. Just normal life. That's how it is.
Okay. Okay, now another question on that Japan. I'm interested in that Japan very well. Japan, if I want to go there for holiday, do you know I will combine the question so that I don't stress you too much. I'm going there for holiday, but we don't know say now our own are to build. All right,
Yes.
and I'm going there for holiday, and they gave me, for example, 1 month visa. All right.
Yes.
If I decided, okay, I'm in Japan already, and I want to work once, can I work with my visiting visa? That's number one. Number two, if I go over my visiting visa, what kind of consequences I'm going to face in Japan? You know, some African people in other countries, we can have 1 week, 2 months, 1 month, 3 months, and we overstay and we work. At the same time, we know they can change it or not. Now it's not the same thing like before again. But in Japan, they gave me 1 month holiday to build my passport. Can I work within that period of time? Even if I overstay, what are the consequences? Please separate those questions for us. We need it. Please, if you have question on Japan, let me know. I will say it out.
All right, sir.
Only question
You are
Japan.
given, you are given the visa
Okay.
to travel to Japan for visitors visa. You can't work. Normally, visitors visa.
You cannot work.
You cannot. You're not allowed to work. For visitors visa, tourist visa, you're not allowed to work. Right? You're just there based on that as a tourist.
Okay, Ishabe table nko.
Hey.
Ishabe table ha le yin.
And the income, we're talking about the income to bá òfin lọ.
Okay, okay.
So
Okay.
ní pé iṣẹ́ ò sí o èèyàn lè ṣiṣẹ́ but tọ́wọ́ onítọ̀hún tọ́wọ́ pálábẹ́ bá ṣègì á dúró sí do ìlú ìjọba but
Okay, but legally, no.
legally no.
Okay, money question. It can be one question. Can you
Mr. Jacob, tó bá ti parí ọmọ ẹ̀yin lè máa sọ̀rọ̀ sí. Ẹ jẹ́ kan land. Ẹ má wọrí ẹ wà ń bí i.
Téèyàn bá overstay ní Japan,
Mm.
they can detain you by the immigration. You'll be detained and deported, right? And you can be banned from re-entering Japan, right, for 1 year.
For life.
Right? It like that. Banned from re-entering Japan. Overstay less than 1 year, right? You may be banned for re-entering Japan for 1 year. If you overstay for up to over 1 year, then only ban you for 5 years or longer. Right? But if you overstay for 1 year, yes, one detain you and deportation, right? So if you overstay for less than a year, then they can ban you for 1 year, up to 1 year, for re-entering Japan, for coming back again. And if it's more than 1 year, you can ban for 5 years or more, right? So that's how it is. What's behind that?
Thank you so much for that. If you want to go Japan, where you want to go do visiting to build your passport, Japan no dey play. Àwọn èèyàn ya wèrè there. You no fit work. That's number one. No say you are going to Japan to buy stuff, buy your gadget or clothes, come back home. You don't build because Japan visa is very. In fact, to get the visa, I go still ask Mr. Michael, but I'm coming because Mr. Shegun want to ask question. Number two, if you miss that day where they give you, say make you stay for their country for 1 year, then go ban you for that 1 year. If you pass 1 year, then go ban you up to 5 years not to re-enter their country. And for me, I believe re-entry will go hard because you don't misuse the opportunity they gave you. So if you want to use it to build your pali, you can go just come back. I don't know. Mr. Shegoya, ẹ sáré ṣí microphone yẹn, ká gbóhùn yín.
Mr. Ṣé
Ìbéèrè yín.
Okay, pẹ́pẹ́ question ọ̀rọ̀ okay. Ó dà pé mi ò ní visa láti wá sí Japan. Ọjọ́ mélòó mo lè lo US citizen ní mi?
Mr. Michael.
Okay.
Yeah, they said.
If you are yàtọ̀ nsìn, àti tẹ́wọ̀n bá máa gbá yín wò, but normally Japanese citizens can travel to US, I think, for up to a stay of 1
No,
month.
US citizen to Japan.
US citizen US citizen can travel to Japan between 1 month to 3 months. But ṣé máa ń pé Trump ń sìn oríṣiríṣi ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀ láàrin kan sí ìlú kan, right? So some certain things might have changed for US citizens. That's the bitter truth, right? So, but usually US will need visa.
Wọ́n change ni kò ṣe pé ó lè change wọ́n change báyìí.
So
Torí ibi tí mo wà tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ àwọn Americans máa ń wá láì gba visa táwa bá fẹ́ lọ síbẹ̀ àwa máa gba visa
ìlú wo
nísìnyí ìgbà
ìlú wo
tí bàbá olórí pọ̀ ti dé gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì
Brazil.
by the council reciprocal ni tó o bá lè lọ ẹ̀yin náà ò lè wà nǹkan tó ń ṣe sí i so most countries dey ti adopt it nǹkan tí ń yàtọ̀ díẹ̀díẹ̀ torí ọlọ́gbẹ́ni ẹ
Brazil náà wà.
kọ́lọ̀ ṣàṣàánú wa ni àgbáyé jẹ́ lonítọ̀hún yẹn jáde.
Okay.
All right.
And then another question.
Am I?
Another question. Okay. Tí n bá lé ìtọ́rẹ́ mi ṣe ní ká bá sọ Yorùbá, yóò ní o ti jẹ́ ọ pé being an American citizen, bóyá àbúrò mi kan wà ní Nàìjíríà tó jọ obìnrin níṣẹ́ ẹni obìnrin, bóyá girlfriend obìnrin. Tí n bá fẹ́ gbé wọ Japan, oyè jẹ́ mọ̀ pé àwa ńlá mọ̀túnmọ̀ marriage ní kí ni wọ́n máa ń pè ní Nàìjíríà àmọ̀túnmọ̀ ẹ̀mọ̀ ẹ̀kọ́ strong gan. Tí n bá fẹ́ gbé wọ Japan láti gba visa fún being that èmi jẹ́ American citizen, ó rà pé
Àbúrò yín dẹ̀ ni.
mo lè gbé mo lè tó
I mean, I can tell you that Mr. Michael will not answer that question.
níyàwó mi ni ẹgẹ́ ẹ̀jẹ̀.
He will not answer that question. I can guarantee you that. Yeah, he will not answer that question. Okay, and I will not be able to say it in English. Sorry about that. For those that don't understand Yoruba, because it's kind of the question is kind of like this, like that. So don't worry about it. Mr. Jagon ti yẹyin ti. All right. All right. Okay. All right. If you still have question on Japan before we move to the last one, let me know. And remember, you have to travel with all the powers. All right, real quick. Japan. If you want to go to Japan don't play. They are one of the best country in the world. All right. Make sure you, Mr. Michael. If I'm in Nigeria with my Nigerian passport,
Yes, sir.
and I want to go to Japan as a tourist or visitor, what are the genesis of stuff that I need to gather together that will give me chances to be able to go to Japan? I'm not a business person. I'm not a ski worker. I just have my money. I want to go to Japan to relax for 2 weeks, then come back. For real, I want to come back. All right. What are the things that I need to start processing to be able to face the embassy in Nigeria that will give me chances?
Yes, sir. On until now, the present situation of things in Nigeria, in my own opinion, I think the Japanese visa, they're much more lenient, right, in between, to say, in my own opinion. Because if you look at the requirements, they're not asking for something out of the ordinary, right? We need to be working, right? Proof of employment, pay slip, right? A bank statement of account, what's it called? Letter of no objection from the
Guam is the next one. Don't worry. Guam is the next one. Go ahead, sir.
insurance, hotel reservation,
Insurance.
where you intend staying, your ticket, flight reservation, right? Your travel medical insurance, your proof of fund, right? That you have enough fund to take care of your trip, right? Your bank statement account for the past 6 months, pay slip, and all that. Those are the general requirements, right? But is at the solemn discretion of the visa officer or the consular officer to ask you more questions, right? If they suspect anything that you're not genuine or legit traveler, that's another thing, right? You could have all the necessary required documents that are requested from you, and at the end of the day, they still want to know more. They can still ask you more, or they just go through with that without any complication. But it is still just normal visa requirements when it comes to Japan.
Is it non-appearance or you have to appear at the embassy like Germany, US?
You have to appear. You have to take your own documents there yourself. The Japanese embassy, just like Germany, just like Hungary, right? It's one-on-one. You have to go
US.
there.
Okay, one-on-one. All right. Thank you so much for that answer. For the people that want to go Japan, you have to face them. I'm telling you, you need to face them like Germany, US, and so on and so forth. All right. Prepare yourself. But it's possible, like he said, insurance, hotel reservation, and so on and so on. Your bank account, make sure it's okay. All right, all those ones, anybody can apply. You understand? You can only try, as long as you don't attach any fake document or any, ujoro inside. You are good to go. Even if they say no, you know that you did the right thing. They only said no, because it's two ways. If they deny you, all right, and they they write a note on your profile that is a scammer, is a liar, he puts misrepresentation and stuff. Other embassy may see it and say, okay, but sometimes they may say, we don't trust that you will come back. That one is not a crime. All right, they just don't trust. That's their own way they see your profile or your document. All right, that's all about that. All right, we'll be going to, if nobody's talking about Japan again. Japan, like I said, there are people that left, even in Japan Connect, that went there. We told them, hey, yo, what you are doing, you have to do this one. We like to tell people, Mike is here, all right? We like to let people know the truth, but sometimes you want to try it by yourself. This is not the time you want to try and luck. Try your luck. How they talk about? Not do try and luck on your destiny. Traveling is not just my, it's something that is serious. You can, if you travel and you are successful, you can help other people. You can help the next generation in your family. Even if you don't want to help outsiders, you can help your family, your brothers, your sisters, children. All right? But if you do it wrongly, you have affected the people behind you. You must be very, very careful. My own personal product talk about America. I don't get the question very well. Rewrite it. All right, be very careful when you want to process your traveling to any country right now because of what is going on in the world. All right, that's all about that for Japan. If you want to know more, go online and make sure you do your research very, very well. If you are in the crossroads and you are in Japan Connect WhatsApp group, get to us where you are at that time. We will carry on from there for you and let you know what is right and what is wrong. All right, Mr. Shule, 1 minute.
ẹgbọ́n ẹ bá mi béèrè pé èló ni wọ́n sọ fún truck driver lọ́dọ̀ wọn dáadáa mo fẹ́ gbọ́ mo mọ ti Australia.
Ní Japan.
Yes.
Ẹ fẹ́ lọ wa truck ní Japan, ṣé ẹ lè sọ Japanese?
Ẹgbẹ́ kì í ṣe lọ́dọ̀ kí n lè sọ̀nà.
Ìkẹlẹ̀ gbáyọ̀, ẹ fẹ́ fi mọ́tò gbáyọ̀.
Ẹ wò mí.
Ṣé ilé ka sign? Wọ́n máa ní ibi báyìí o.
Ẹ máa gbọ́.
Ṣáà cross ọ̀nà má dúró.
Ẹ máa gbọ́.
Tẹ dáàbò lẹ́yìn.
Ẹ jẹ́ kí n sọ pé inú mi dùn pé wọ́n wà bíi tí n bá parọ́.
Ó yẹ tètè béèrè, ẹ ti béèrè ní sachet.
Tí bá mú American passport dání àti driver license mi, wọ́n máa ń respect mi ju ẹ tó jọ̀gá lọ Nàìjíríà yẹn tó mọṣẹ́ jù mí lọ ẹ béèrè lọ́wọ́ wọn, wọ́n máa fún mi níṣẹ́ jù wọn lọ. Even ní South Korea náà, everywhere. Being a US citizen, wọ́n máa gbé mi.
Okay, let me ask that question. That's a good question.
Yeah.
Mr. Michael, the main thing, the question is mainly not for Nigerians or Africans. Let's talk about if I'm a United States citizen and I want to work as a truck driver. Number one question is it possible for me to start working straight up in Japan because I'm in America? I want to just start working in Japan. Is it possible? And how much is the minimum wage for truck drivers? That's the two questions. Then after that, we go to Guam straight.
Oh, okay. Well, I think that depends. Number one, if you need to work in Japan, right, US citizens are allowed to come to Japan for up to 3 months, but I don't think they're allowed to work. If you need to work, you have to ask for temporary work permit, which I think it shouldn't be difficult for United States citizens, right, or European Union citizens. You need to ask for it, but you can't just travel just because you're United States citizen.
Right for easy
the truck driver at Bersa is between $31,000 and $37,000 per year.
Okay. 31 to 70,000.
And that is every truck drivers, right? They categorize them into 3: the heavy truck drivers, light truck drivers, and their local truck drivers as well. So it all depends, right?
So what about his language? What about the sign? Is it in English or is it Japanese? I don't understand Japanese.
It's Japanese language. But
how I go say if they say stop now, me I just they go. Ooh, I got clear.
Yeah, but I think some
English now.
Also in English, yeah. Some
no say sign. The sign I can only read English.
Yeah,
as an American,
I think some signs are also in English. Just imagine some tourists are coming. They can still drive around, right? For instance, now European citizens or American citizens, they have international driving license, right? Which means if they are on vacation, they still need to drive around. So I think
easy for ọmọ wọn láti fẹ́ wa tá bá toast wọn bá máa gbà nítorí pàlẹ owó ẹbí lọ.
All right, this is what Mr.
Ẹ wò mí.
Hold on, Mr. Hold on.
Àmọ́ yàrá wa Ọlọ́run
Hold on.
àtọ́bà abẹ́rẹ́
Hold on.
lọ́wọ́ kọ́míṣọ́ọ̀nù.
Hold on first. For people that don't understand the Euro, I will say this one in English for him. All right. He said if you are an American citizen and you find yourself in Japan, it's very easy for you to toast their president's wife. Toast her. You can marry her, you can bombard her, give her belle. No problem because you carry American passport. We want no barara sin na won shinko wọ́n máa ń gbá yín, wọ́n máa ń gbá yín.
òun náà ni mo fẹ́ sọ yìí o tó bá jẹ́ funfun ayọ̀tọ̀ nìyẹn tó bá jẹ́ American white American that's a different
Ayọ̀tọ̀.
àwọn Japanese really
Mr. Segun, very funny.
they're not into blacks right no really like gidi men as such it's not fairness kò ń ṣe ibi tó ń kọ́ ní
wọ́n
nígbà
resist láàrin ara wọn bẹ̀ torí bí mo ṣe
Exactly.
tó
Some of them náà fẹ́ dídò ọlọ́mọbàdàn kan tó fẹ́ dídò wọn ó jẹ́
bẹ́ẹ̀ ni
ṣùgbọ́n.
in history when you
Yeah.
mix pàápàá ó tún dàbí ìgbà tí ẹni tó bá mix ó dàbí second class citizen níbẹ̀.
exactly kò yẹ kó dàbí second class.
Sorry, we may not be able to say this one in English, but carry on, Mr. Mike. Before
Yeah,
we jump
so
to
ẹni
one.
tó tún mix láàrin ẹ̀ ó máa dàbí second class citizen ni. So Japan ò really wọn ò open fún immigrant at all. Ẹ bá wo
Adi-
àwọn òfin wọn wọ́n make it ó le.
Wọ́n kọ́
Mr.
ọ́
Mike.
bẹ̀rẹ̀.
Mr. Mike ẹ jẹ́ fún ilé example Sherry Brazil òun ló house the largest population of Japanese outside Japan after
If it's not contrary to TikTok something, you can say it in English, all right?
Okay.
There are a lot of people that don't understand you.
it is the outside Japan the largest population of Japanese live in Brazil. Can you believe that the ones that were born here that their parents are Japanese citizens, for them to even get citizenship as Japanese is also a long process. That is, I'm saying that the grandfather came here with his wife, they opened a farm, they were farmers, they now had children
Where? In Brazil?
in Brazil.
Okay.
Their own children now married other Japanese family. There is no other foreign blood in their system. It is still the Japanese. The only difference is that
Japanese.
they were born. The person I'm talking about was born in Sao Paulo.
Okay.
She speaks Japanese though, because of her culture and all that. She was able to, learn the language and everything. She traveled to Japan as a Brazilian, but she was not able to get citizenship. It's amazing. I don't know. But the thing is, I always say is that Asia, if you do not have money, if you want to go and if you are looking for citizenship, don't look at Asia. Asia will not give you anything. The only country I know there that can give you something, and you have to be extremely intelligent or brilliant, or someone that is going to give something they don't have at all, is Singapore. Because that one has always been no man's land from the beginning, so they will still have, but it's difficult. I only know one Nigerian that has this one. They're all the people I know that have lived in Asia. I only know one Nigerian that has Singaporean passport.
You are correct. It's true. You are correct about Singapore.
Power tap. All right, Mr. EDW, thank you very much. There are people are sharing their opinion. You have your opinion. You don't have to attack other person saying their own opinion. It's just we are just giving ourselves information.
I have a question.
All right.
Okay. Let's say
You see, wait, Mr. Wait. All right, Mr. Michael, we have to jump straight because I don't want to delay you. We want to jump straight to Guam. A lot of people call me during the week. Guam. They call you also. Guam. Many people don't know Guam. Many people just said Guam. It's a very beautiful country, very nice island country. They don't know. What can I do to go to Guam? I want to go to Guam just like every other country. Can you shed light into Guam for us? I know more about Guam, but a lot of people don't really understand Guam. They just know that it's an island country like Bahamas. I can just go there like Barbados, St. Kitts and Nevis to start my life. What can you share for us this morning to the people? I don't know. Let's assume that I don't know nothing about Guam. What can you tell me about Guam, Mr. Michael? Very quick.
All right, sir. Let me break it down in a very simple form that people understand. First off, Guam is governed by the United States of America. So you could literally say Guam is an island, a small island. In fact, Guam is in Mariana Island archipelago.
That's right.
Right? Archipelago means many islands but scattered. An island that is scattered on the ocean, right? So that's where Guam is. But it's strictly governed by the United States of America, just like Costa Rica, right? So there's no way, right? You're going to get to Guam and you're not going to pass through the United States Embassy. So it is like that, right? Why Guam suddenly coming up now? I'm just in a bit cautious. I think probably some certain people want to use this now to scam some innocent people, right? So just like Silverbad, when you say it's Silverbad in an island in Norway, you still need to go through Norway before you get there, right? So that's how it is. So the same thing with Guam. Guam is an island in Western Pacific Ocean, right? Governed by the United States of America. That is Guam. So you can't just travel to Guam. You need to, what's it called? Apply for U.S. visa. It's as simple as that. So that is Guam.
Thank you so much, Mr. Michael. A lot of people ask that question. That's why I push it out today. Guam is American island. American territory.
American territory.
There's no way you can go to Guam without having United States visa. It's just like you are coming to New York City, you are going to Philadelphia, you are going to Texas. It's still the same thing with Guam.
Or you are going to
American
Alaska.
Virgin Island, yes, or Puerto Rico. It's the whole American territory. You can't just go into those countries. If anybody telling you about Guam, you can go there to start a new life, and that person is basically telling you to go to the United States because you won't be able to get into that place. I received a lot of messages on Guam yesterday and day before yesterday. That's why I brought it up here. You must do your own research. When any agent give you any country, there are sometimes the country will sound very beautiful, very nice, all right? Go ahead and do your own little research on them. Don't just believe, say, okay, I go just go there, come put down for your brain. Come the day appear already, say you don't day for that island. Go YouTube, go to Google, go to ChatGPT. It will tell you about Guam. Who can go there? As a Nigerian, can I go to Guam? Visa free, or what can I do? They will tell you everything instead of put it in your brain. Or I'm not saying it's bad to ask questions, but do your own little research again. He said it all. Puerto Rico, my American Virgin Island, Guam, and so on. There are many of them like that belongs to United States territory. If you don't have the visa, the only people that can go there are permanent green card holder, or I don't know, maybe 2 years can go, I don't know. But citizen can go, permanent resident in the United States can go to Guam. Guam is not a...
Japa only law. 2 years green card only law. Siguyan.
Okay. Even if you have 2 years green card, so long your green card is good, you can go there and come back. Those is for people in the United States, citizen and green card holder. Puerto Rico and American Virgin Island. I think they have another one. I forgot the other two or something. I can't say that, but there are many like that. If you check it, just look American territories, island that belongs to America. You will see all of them. So don't let any agent take your money and push it to this kind of, because you will never get into the only thing is maybe they route you for transit country. You may be in that transit country or they send you back. Be very, very careful. Thank you so much. Mr. Michael, you have something to say, right?
Baju,